Hi, Slaughter Snugglebits! Welcome in! Okay, give me a sec. Oh, why do I hear myself twice? What's echoing? There we go. Think that should do it. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Is it this one? There. Oh no, my tits are showing. Let me go ahead and also. Oh, hold on. There's something else over here. There we go. Gotta mute this. Okay, and then there we go. Minimize that, and then so many things. Yes. Okay. But Happy New Year! Happy New Year, Slaughter Snugglebits! Happy New Year, everybody! We're gonna be doing some drawing today. It's a new drawing for the new year, and I think I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something a little bit different with this one. I'm gonna try to format it to two ways so that it can be doubled as like a phone wallpaper or like a desktop wallpaper. So that's our and we're basically going to be starting from 0. So I mean, we have like 3 lines on the paper, but we'll be starting all the way from the start. So that's what we're doing today. And then later we might also hop onto some Mabinogi or Wins. Let's see how it goes. Okay. But all right. And then let me also hop over to my corner. There we go. And should I give me a second? Drawing setup. Drawing tablet setup. There we go. And there's my boba. But give me my boba. There we go. Why is my boba not able to be? Do. Okay. All right, let's get started, everybody. Let's get started. So again, we're just doing kind of a New Year's drawing for today, but let me go ahead and reset up this canvas because something I want to do is to like make this something that we're able to use as a wallpaper and a phone wallpaper as well. So there's gonna be like it's gonna be like a 2-in-1 drawing. It's gonna be like 2-in-1. I wanna make a new like phone wallpaper. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, we'll black out this part. We'll finish painting the middle, cause we'll have to make sure that the composition works 2 ways, which is gonna be a little bit challenging, but it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Okay, and then let's do this, right? And then like this. Okay. But yeah, welcome back from ads, everybody. Welcome back from ads. The ads are done. We have escaped the ads. But yeah, so we're gonna be starting all the way from 0 today. And whoops, let me also get this thing set up on the side. But yeah, we're gonna be starting all the way from 0, and we just have like these few lines on the canvas. But let's go ahead and draw out where we want each portion to kind of end, and then we'll make our margins. And then from there, whoops, we'll go ahead and do our setup. Then, yeah, setting up our canvas is actually pretty important, I've realized. It helps with a lot of things. Okay. Okay, and then now let's go ahead and make a new layer. And then wow, oh wait, hold on. Okay. Then can we rectangle? Oh no. Why is my rectangle not rectangling? Okay. Then just go ahead and continue adding a few things to either side. So this is our margin of error for when we want to move things around, right? And then go ahead and make this the brown, the gray that's kind of close to it. And then we'll have another one that's a little bit lighter because we're basically building two different, what is it? Two different compositions in one is my goal. Hi Lick! Welcome in! No! It's okay. It's okay. You'll lose the next one. You'll lose the next one. You know, I think. Oh wait, how do we get so big? But I think reverse psychology is something that really works with our potato gambling. Because I think out of hold on, what's going on? What's going on? Why is VTube Studio being so scuffed today? But I think Lick's been our biggest potato winner, like as a whole so far. Hold on. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Here we go. We'll go here. We'll go here. Okay. Let's give potato to No, not Volaribot now has 31 potatoes. Oh no! What is not Volaribot gonna do with 31 potatoes? But Happy New Year again, everybody! I hope your 2026 is going wonderful so far. Let's also make that just smaller. Okay, and then now we can go back to sketching. Make it 32? Oh no! Oh no! All of our potatoes! Ooh! You are the sick? Well, congratulations on the move, but I am pretty lucky to... I don't think I've gotten sick so far. If I did, I didn't notice being sick. Like, there was one point during winter break where I was just like, oh no, am I sick? But I went to sleep and I woke up better, so... I think it was fine, but yeah. I hope get well soon. Get well soon. It's we don't want to stay unhealthy for the beginning of the year. Might be the flu. Oh no. Flu virus is semi-common though, so make sure to take care of yourself. Make sure to take care of yourself. But yeah, drink lots of water, make sure you hydrate a lot, and you know, stay warm and wrapped in your blankets. Take as many naps as you need. Napping is good, cause you know you wanna give your body the ability to fight the virus, the extra resources to fight the virus, or you know the thing. What I used to say as a joke is like sleep solves all of your problems. Like everything can be solved with sleep. Like if you're sick, just go to sleep and at some point you'll get better. And if you're really sick, you know, that's why people go into a coma, to sleep it off. You got the aid of gators for drink? Yes, replenish your electrolytes. Tea is also good. Yeah, get yourself lots of fluids. Coma sounds lovely. Yeah, coma's great. We could just go ahead and just coma away. But yeah, but make sure to take care of yourself. Make sure to take care of yourself. Don't coma for too long. You know, we still want to see you. We still want to check in on you and make sure you're good. But yeah, How was your New Year's Eve though? Did you have any fun New Year's parties or other things that you were doing that were super fun? Oh, you know what I want to draw? I want to draw a hot girl. I wanna draw. Hold on, where's our harem sect? Where winds meet. Vernal umbrella. Packing and cleaning. That was your. You're gonna drive a U-Haul soon. Oh my god. Oh my god. We get to see U-Haul lick. But yeah, packing and cleaning is good. You know, it's a productive way to end the year. Super productive. Okay. Hold on. Do. Where when I could also just pull it up on my screen, but I feel like wait, what's the place called? Reverie Hall. What did I do on New Year's Eve? I went to London yesterday. I went over to I managed to get up early enough. I think it was also because like one of my roommates, she came back for one day and then immediately like was going back out. So while I was trying to sleep, I just kept on getting woken up and then I ended up waking up at like 8 a.m. in the morning. So I was just like, I'm finally up. One day of the one day of vacation that I'm finally up early enough to go out to go, take a semi-long trip out. So I went out. We got some food. We went sightseeing a little bit more, and then we came back and we went to the grocery store. Check in on Shelly. Yeah, see you. See you around. Yes, and thank you again, Lick, for stopping by. But yeah, what were we doing? So we went to the grocery store. And we managed to catch the grocery store before they closed, because they close early, because it's New Year's Eve, which is very understandable, right? And we managed to catch them like right before they closed. And we got a cup of heavy cream. And at the checkout, while I was checking out, I suddenly got carded, and I was just like, wait, what? What in here is like, what in here would could I possibly get carded for? And the person thought I was like confused over is like, why are you carding me? Like, don't I look old enough? But no, I was just very confused on what I had that was like that could get me carded. And apparently it was one of the heavy creams that I picked up. And that cream apparently was spiked with Bailey's, which is an alcohol. So I went, and then I was just like, do I still want it? And I was just like, I'm pretty sure I could find a use for it. I'm pretty sure I can find a use for it. And I did find a use for it because as soon as I got home, I made milk tea. I made my milk tea while I was going to sit down and do some work, and yeah, I spiked my boba. I spiked my milk tea, so it was a good time. It was a good time. We had some alcoholic boba. It was very yummy. It was super duper yummy actually. Not only a little bit yummy, it was super duper very very yummy. Super duper yummy. um but yeah, make sure you drink responsibly, drink responsibly. Don't don't become a cider shoe. You wanna drink. Oh wait, hold on. Let me set up my Pomodoro timer too on Go, cause we wanna. Let's see. Do we want three? Yeah, we'll start with 3 sessions. Pomodoro start. Da 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 da. And then what if I want to make this part smaller? Oops, freehand. 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 There we go. Uniformly smaller. Actually, yeah, so we'll put it over on this side, right? And then down a little bit. Down a little bit so we could get more of the hair. And then in that case though, in that case, we'll move this down this way. We'll move the wallpaper settings out this way, right? And then, oops. And then this part. Oh no. We'll move this part here too. Okay, and then this can get back to being like this. And then I wanna change this now. Although actually, hold on. Let me keep that in. That might make some interesting shapes later. So we'll keep that in for now. But we'll do a circle. Hold on. Let's erase that. Maybe we want to end. Yeah, the circle should be up a little bit. It should be up like here. Should start like here. Do 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 do. But yeah, it's gonna be like a super. Our plan is like a super vibrant, happy New Year's drawing to celebrate New Year's. A New Year wallpaper for everybody. That we're all able to use. Then, hold on. Okay, and then let's. Then where is my? Oh, and then let's continue the figure drawing. Hold on, if it goes this way, in order to build contrast, we should go like, hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just to figure out approximately how we want it to, like, there we go, like this, and then the arms should both go like this way, right? Something da 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 da. Have like something in here. Okay, give me a sec. Well, or maybe we can have like it coming out. Okay, but either way, both hands are going this way. Oh wait, no, but Okay, let's. This is our thinking piece. So. Da, 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 da. We'll just have go like this. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. We could do that. 1, 2, 3. Da 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 da. This, right? Okay. So then. And then how do we want the hand? How do we want the hand? Because this is gonna be the arm. There's gonna be lots of bangles on that thing. Then this thing will be there, so this part will not be shown, right? Then this part will cover that part. And then we still want like possibly da 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 da. Oh, my Siri bot needs a refresh. Okay, I'll make sure to do that off stream later. Okay, and then let's think about how we want the hand. Do we want it to be like da 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 da? Or do we want it to be like, because when it's here, we can have it be like this. Actually, no, that would look a little bit awkward. Or like that. Or let's that out. Something of like this, I think. And then something like this, maybe. Oh no, but then that doesn't work because it's gonna be like the other way. Okay. Okay, so then okay, so what we can do is wrist bone over here like this. Okay, so it'll be like there's gonna be a slope there. That thing is gonna, when we bend, this thing starts here, the slope is there, and then okay, and then it goes like that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then from over here, oh, this is so messy. This is so messy. What are we gonna do? It's so messy. Okay, so then it's gonna be fabric, like draping all around. Then, okay, so then over here, let's go ahead and do a straight 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It'll be like a. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me try that. So that this part can be bent, but then there we go. It probably, I know it looks like super messy right now, but you gotta trust in the process. It'll end up looking much better later. Okay. Yeah, we're starting from zero. We're starting from zero, all the way from the big thinking stage. Do 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 do. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, that's how it goes. 1 up, 2 down, 3 up, 4 up. And then there's gonna be, she's gonna have lots of jewelry on here. And can I take a closer look at the Revelry Hall? Oh, okay. Let's just make this all fabric. So it goes like this, right? Then we'll have okay, and then that's gonna be the background over there. And how are we gonna resolve this area for? Okay, and then we know this thing goes like that. So then we want it. Okay, hold on. Let's do another composition layer to just kind of show how we want this thing to flow, because that's kind of important. So then over here, this is going to be the main focal point, right? So then we want want to make sure there's no tangents going around. 1, 2, yeah, the flow of the body has to. So then the flow of the body has to also lead upwards. Then this thing is also this way. Everything leads towards here. Okay, and then this background we can just use what inspiration can we use for the background? How do we want to resolve this background? I don't want to spend too much effort on it, because that will take too much time, and it's gonna also detract from our original. Like, one thing to remember is that you gotta make use of your negative space as well. So then we can just go like, we can just have this be like another mosaic type, but I do wanna draw it in. Oh no! Wait, hold on. One of our arrows is we don't want the arrows there. Yeah. So these arrows are only here as a guide. You only have the arrows here as a guide, right? Okay, and then we can go ahead and start blocking in the background. We can just go ahead and block it in with shapes. Now, that should make it easier with shapes and colors. Okay, what color? It's the new year, so we want to be festive. I want to keep this high key, more on the high key side. So let's go with a lot of yellow, because yellow is festive, right? Because yellow is festive. Well, we'll have that here. We'll have that. Well, actually, let me get rid of this first while I. Oh no! Cancel. While we take care of the background colors.
Let's just go ahead and there we go. This entire thing. And then I want to stay festive, super duper festive. So let's see. Let's just paint like these really big arrows going towards our main centerpiece. And then what we want to do, because this is our light, we want our shadows to be, I like having my shadows kind of be the opposite. So let's have our shadows be like a Miku. Actually, yeah, let's keep it all like within this range. So let's have like our shadows be a green with this. Ooh, hold on. That's a good color. That's a really nice color. Okay. We'll have our shadows be like, it'll be like these two colors primarily. So it'll be like an orange, a mostly orangey yellow. Yeah, orange, yellow, and blue. And like this lighter blue. Then we'll have darker. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. Okay, and then we'll have the darker color. Let's go ahead and start drawing arrows in to figure it out, right? Because this entire thing, it's gonna be like a 山水画. So it's gonna be like the colors kind of like bleed into each other, but it's like, what is it? I want it to kind of feel like gold foil. I want it to feel like gold foil. So instead of this, hold on. What we need to do now that we have our thinking down, let's go ahead and basic paint. Let's go ahead and just put our colors off on one side. Our color palette off on one side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then I think we want this orange to be a little bit brighter. So, oh, it's already super duper bright. Okay, how about just more saturated? What about this yellow? This yellow is also super bright. Okay, so in this case, we need to make this darker. We need to make these greens darker. There we go. And then that's how we're gonna set the values, because these two values are already super high. And if we can't move that part, we'll just move this part. We'll just make these things darker. Okay, and then let's get rid of that now. And then let me drag this over and erase this thing over here. Create another background layer. And let's restart it. 1. Okay, this thing obviously. Oh no! Wait, hold on. Let me make a new layer for this thing, because this is going to be like a glow, but I don't want that to be that bright. Let's desaturate it a little bit. Oh no, oh no. Let's desaturate it a little bit. And why is it not doing what I want it to do? Give me a sec. Why is it not filling the way it should be filling? Oh, there we go. The threshold for the bucket tool was too big. It's too big of a threshold. Actually, hold on. Instead of this, we can make our lives easier with ellipse. We want. I wish. Why are we not able to move our ellipses in There we go. Okay. Da 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 da. Da da da. Okay, this is all still part of the background portion. Okay, and then because the other things that we are able to play with while we are here is things like saturation. So let's go ahead and desaturate this. And we'll start our base colors, right? Let me lay our colors down. What else? What other color are we able to get? Because we can play with this part. We can make these shapes like super duper fun. Because then is there what? Hold on. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, back over here. Back over here. Da, da, da. So back to our original plan of like drawing arrows and then moving everything along the arrows. It's actually a surprisingly versatile way of working. Although I don't particularly want that on our base layer, I do want that on a slightly separate layer. Oh no! Just so that we are able to continue to edit over there. And things like this, right? That will point that way. Then I don't know, it's and then this part should just be like a visual block off. So what we should do there, what I want to do here is to... Oh, we have a Pomodoro timer. Okay, everybody, make sure you stretch. Let's do a big stretch together. Let's hydrate.
make sure you take a sip of whatever drink you're drinking. Take a snack. And let's all do a squat together. Let's do a little leg stretch together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, and then make sure you're not shrimping in your seat. Sit up straight. You gotta protect your back.
Oh, okay. Wait. That was a good line. Right here. Something like this, right? Then okay, so we gotta intersperse a few more dark areas in here. Gotta play our light and dark. But for the most part, I do want this thing to be bright. So how are we gonna resolve this? During the break time, we'll take this moment to think. Take this moment to think a little bit about our light sources and how we want to light this piece. And da da da. Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit too in the middle right now. How do we lighten this back up? Because this already is like super bright. Maybe if we visually when it's desaturated, it's even brighter. So let's go ahead and add this to our color palette. Yeah, right now all of these colors are a little dark. Can we desaturate? That does make it brighter. So there we go. Oh yeah, that makes it a lot brighter. Hold on. So this color. So it's mostly going to be shades of like yellow. And then these two greens are like these 3 greens are, even though right now it's like the majority, I do want it to be the minority. So then we could probably make that. Oh, no, I don't. Can we darken this a little bit? Can we neutralize that a little bit? No. Because I want the background as a whole to be pretty light. To be like this light. Right? But this is a little bit too light. Because then everything in front. Okay, so everything in front should then be a little bit darker. Oops, that's we want to be in pure yellow. Pure yellow at the brightest it could be. Okay, I think that's pretty good for like a lighter color. Yeah, so the lightest color is going to be in the back, and then as we work our way forward, it's gonna get darker and darker. So this thing is going to be in the foreground, in the foremost ground, and then the lightest part is gonna be in the backmost ground. Okay, so that's our methodology. So then this is gonna be foreground, and then from here. Yeah, this is gonna be like background. Well, this thing is like right. So this thing can actually be slightly darker, right? Because what is going on behind it is going to be lighter. So then we take this, and we do have a lot to go. So we do have a lot of space that we're able to move. Then for this, I'm gonna go ahead and just put that on a multiply layer, so it doesn't get in our way while we're trying to figure out the colors. And there's our Pomodoro timer. But yeah, all right, everybody, back to work. It is back to work time.
then
there's not enough contrast between this bright and this bright. Should we go even? No, then there's not enough contrast between that and that.
Hi, Moni! Welcome in! Welcome in. We
โอ
are.
เคจ้าก็เวลโอ้ยเดี๋ยว
Oh
Yeah.
no. This one is the one we need that
โอ
color.
เค
But yeah, how was your stream? How was FGO?
How is FGO going? I see you're still online. I have you on another tab. I'm watching you. Wait, are you still online? Why is this thing buffering? Let me refresh.
Still pain? Oh no! Oh no! I believe in you. But yeah, good luck with the rest. Happy New Year also. Good luck with the rest of your runs. Yeah, see, I see you. What are you doing here? Go back to your own stream. Go back to your own stream. What are you doing here? Yes, Happy New Year too. Happy New Year. Why not? You're right. The pot calling the kettle black here, because you're doing this. Hehe. But yeah, welcome in. Have you been eating lots of New Year's food? Have you been getting your New Year's coffee, your New Year's boba? Make sure you start off have you been getting lots of rest? You know, how you start the year is how the rest of the year goes. So you want to make sure you started healthy. You sleep all day? That's the dream. That's the dream. Oh man. Why can't that be me? I wish that were me. But what is it? Actually, wait, no. Today I slept I slept a lot today too, so we're good. Wow. Hi, Chuckle! Some Chuck, welcome in. But yeah, we're still kind of like figuring out how we wanna. So it's gonna move from back to front, where the foremost thing is gonna be the darkest in value, and then the background is gonna be the lightest. Is how we're probably gonna approach this, and. Yeah, as you can see, our sketches, we're still kind of in like the planning phase. So everything is super duper messy. But yeah, I also slept a lot during New Year's. Yesterday I didn't sleep a lot though, because one of my roommates was going out for New Year's, and what was it? And like, what is our soundproofing? It's both very good and very not good. But like the thing is, every time you open and close our front door, or like you open and close a door that's like right in front of your door, you can hear it. You slept around 5 a.m., 12 p.m. and go back to sleep until 8? I do that too. Oh my god, she's just like me, for real. She's just like me, for real. But so then I ended up, I don't think I went to bed until like, I don't think I slept until like 6 a.m. And then I was awake at 8. And then that's when I decided, you know what, might as well go outside. So we went to the city. We went to the capital for a little bit. And then we came back home and we got, what did we get? We spiked our drink. So we spent the New Year's Eve drinking spiked boba. But yeah, if I didn't do that, I think I also would have slept until like 2 p.m. and then got up for maybe like 2 hours or something, and then go straight back to sleep. Because I've done that too many times this break. It's been too much. We've done it too often this break. I don't know how I'm going to go back to being a class. I don't know how I'm going to go back to the class schedule.
Like waking up an hour before class just to hike up the hill to go to class. How am I going to do it? Now that I've experienced the fun of sleeping until the afternoon every day. But yeah. I hope everybody else is also having a wonderful holiday. The New Year's holiday if you do have these few days off. Otherwise, thank you for all of your hard work during the holidays. You know, it's not always easy, and we all appreciate your hard work keeping the grocery stores open so we can go grocery shopping. And keeping places open so that other people can have a day out. Okay, hold on. Why is this so Miku? Why is this so Miku? I want it to be like greener. So, okay. So this is going to be up in front. Are these two the same value? Hold on. Squint. Okay, this needs to be slightly darker. Here we go. Squint. And then that's the front. So then this part is a little bit too dark. Can we... Oops. And then... Oh! Summon God! God has been summoned! Oh no, my here, I will give you another God summon. Can I summon the glow? I summoned the glow. Okay. Well, we'll move the glow elsewhere. We'll move the glow over here. Then, because usually this thing should be God mode, but we were already in God mode. Oh no. So I'll summon this back. I'll make even more obvious changes so that it's more obvious between God mode and non-God mode. That'll be Vol like 3.5 or something like that. Well, we'll make it even more fun in the future. Let's see. How do we want to like approach this? Can we approach the background like it's water or something? That would like, cause we know we want it to light up. But or like, what if we just what do we do with this? What do we do with this background? Because we know we want it to be like lighter than everything that's in front of. Oh no, wrong layer. We know we want it to be lighter than everything that's in front of it, but what exactly do we want in here? We don't have to decide. Right now. Let's just block in basic shapes. Let's just block in basic shapes of how we want this to flow. Let silver and steel be the essence. Let stone and the Archduke of Contracts be the foundation. Let red be the color I pay tribute to. Let rise against the wall and the wind that shall fall. Or we can also do another chant. Nomobuyo Hoshi Hashitawa Gumincha di Ribura. And that's how we turn into a magical girl. That's how you turn into a cross-dressing magical girl with a super frilly outfit. The frilly outfit is extremely important. It is absolutely vital to your fighting power to be in a frilly dress. Do, 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 do. Yeah, let's just have fun with the background. Let's just have fun with the background. Let's not care about the background. Let's just have fun with it. Da, da, da. Like, kind of go this way a little bit.
Do, do, do. From the seventh heaven, attended to thee, too by thee great words of power, come forth from the ring of restraint, protector of the holy Valens. Now I summon you.
Who are we summoning? Excalibur? Oh no.
Now I summon you.
The Tree of Emptiness.
The god
Kalare Kai! Yes! We're summoning God Lare. God Lare, God mode.
I am here. I am here to protect each and every one of yours' fate in the New Year's. I am here to make sure that the New Year, I am here to rewrite your threads of destiny. I'm here to bribe the Fate Weavers and the people that are in charge of the bureaucracy to make sure that this New Year goes well for each and every one of you. Yeah.
Whether or not the bribery goes through, Vol does not take responsibility for whether or not the bribe actually goes through. But it's the thought that counts. I am here to bribe all the other heavenly officials into giving you all good luck for the next year. Your prayers have been answered. Your prayers have been answered. Your prayers have been heard. I will answer your prayers.
Do, do, do. Yeah, and now if you have a bad year, if you will not have a bad year, but if you feel your year going bad, you can submit a complaint to the department and say that you were promised a good year. And now you'll use your command seal to who are we bribing? Okay, the command seal has been activated. Who is Vol going to go bribe on your behalf? Be happy in this new year. Yes! Yes! Everybody, make sure that you spend your New Year's happily with all of your friends and family, and you have a wonderful, wonderful start to 2026. Thank you for your command seals, Moni. You have manifested. You have manifested happiness for our chat. We will now all be able to go and blame the Department of Fate if things don't go well, because now that we have been bribed, the year is supposed to go well, you know. The payment has been received. The bribe has been received. You gotta make good on the bribe. Da, da, da. Oh no! You didn't see that. That didn't happen. Don't worry. Nothing happened there. Nothing happened there. I am. Oh, hi Kaho! Hi Mars! Welcome in. Happy New Year. Moni has just used the command seal to command us all be happy in the new year. So we all have to be happy. We all have to spend our New Year's happily. Saw it? But yeah, Happy New Year, Happy 2026. Oh, do you guys all have some interesting New Year's resolutions to share with everybody, or and good luck. Not good luck. Good job. Good job on surviving 2025. It is now time for 2026. I believe we'll get through this also. 2026 will go great. Well, I believe in us. Good luck on surviving 2026. No, we have been bribed. God has been bribed, and now God will decree that everybody's 2026 will become even better than 2025, because I have, this department has received a bribe, and we need to, as bribes work, we need to make good on the bribes received. We might be bribable, but we don't go back on contracts. You don't recall getting any bribes? Well, Money just summoned God and did a bunch of bribering to the celestial estates on all of our behalfs. So the bribe has been received. It is for the sake of everybody here. We are not gatekeeping. We're not gatekeeping the happiness. Everybody gets to be happy in 2026. Because we hate gatekeeping, as they say on social media. You know us, and we hate gatekeeping. So here are the 3 tricks to having a happy new year. Make sure you eat lots of food. Make sure you stay cozy. And make sure you have fun. Yeah. And what is it? And the bribes was also, you might have unconsciously made the bribes. The bribe might not have been done consciously, but it's still received nonetheless. Still received nonetheless. And now if Fury comes in and accuses me of being a corrupt celestial, I will, all of you will have to stand up for me, okay? It's not, because I took a bribe on your behalf, so now all of you are in on it too. All of you are now in on it as well. We're not in this alone. But yeah, does anybody have any cool New Year's or even New Year's resolutions in general that want to share with the class? What cool things do all of you have planned for the next year? What's going on? What is up? What is on the horizon? You don't bother with New Year's resolutions? But you gotta manifest. You gotta manifest. Sometimes they work, but sometimes they don't. My New Year's resolution last year was to draw more, and I think I drew lots last year. Or at least I drew a lot more than I did in the previous 4 years before that. And honestly, it was thanks to all of you. It was thanks to meeting all of you guys and the streaming community, and because otherwise I don't think I would have drawn as much as I did last year. So yeah, thank you all for helping me meet my succeed in 2025's New Year resolution. The 2026 resolution will remain the same. Draw more, improve more in painting, and pass all my classes. Our resolution will be keep my scholarship, pass all my classes, and
if you fail, it's only a disappointment. If you succeed, it's only mildly better than if you did it normally. I think it's still good to have a goal set up. So, although everyone does work in different ways, sometimes it's good to have a concrete goal that you want to work towards. But yeah, even if you'd rather not face the disappointment, it's also fine. But yeah, I personally enjoy making small resolutions during the New Year's. You don't necessarily need to completely succeed in them. It's also dependent on what you define as success. What constitutes as getting better at drawing? What constitutes as drawing a little bit more than last year? Small realistic resolutions, I think, tends to be the best, or not the best, but the most easily achieved or something. A little bit more obtainable. Yeah, small achievable goals. And you might forget about it during the year too. But speak and ye shall receive. That's how I sometimes approach things. Gotta manifest it into existence. Speak and ye shall receive. Da 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 da. Can I erase half of this? Okay, we're still, cause yeah, basically what we're working on right now is still just this background portion. And then this thing is gonna be the foreground, so we're gonna do this to it. And then we're gonna move it back a little bit. Oops. Wait, hold on. Da 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 da. So I really liked this line, so we're gonna keep it there. Then to contrast it, gonna have a you can have something that goes like this way or something. But ooh, actually wait, no, because this way it's it breaks into the... Do we want to cover it, or do we want to have it pop out? We can have it pop out. I think that would make it a little bit more interesting. Have it pop out rather than have it cover it up completely. Then over here, this will be something like that. Yeah, something like that. Something along the lines of this. Shape-wise. No, we're still gonna do lots of okay, and then on this side, gonna intersperse it with gonna intersperse it with these much... Oh, okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. What am I? I am cooking today. I am cooking. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I like that contrast. Oh no! Okay, our Pomodoro is done. Alright, everybody, it is time for a stretch break. Make sure you stretch,
You hydrate. You take a snack. No shrimping. Everybody take a anti-sit posture correctly. Lurk time. Thank you for stopping by, Moni, and thank you for the lurk. Yeah, good luck with the rest of your FGO grind. I believe in you. Okay, stretch your legs. Let's do double stretches. Stretch your shoulders. Look outside a little bit. Look to the left. Look towards the right. And there we go. There we go. Gotta make sure we protect our 2026 joints. We can't have them die on us this year. Okay, let me also peel an orange while we are here. Not an orange, a tangerine. What are all of your favorite New Year snacks? Like, winter is the time for tangerines, I think. Actually, the entire year, is a tangerine year. But I feel like they appear more often in the winter, and it's supposed to be a good luck fruit for the New Year's as well. So when you it's traditionally eaten a lot in tangerines and clementines all year. Yeah, but like kumquats and clementines, especially in the New Year, it's supposed to it's to help you get like a lot of good luck, because in like Asian cultures, or at least in like Chinese and Japanese cultures, but like in Chinese culture in general, because it's also a lot of things, like you realize a lot of things in Chinese culture works off of puns, like really bad like dad jokes, cause it's the citrus, like whether it's like a small kumquat or a small tangerine, it's called a jizi, right? And then when you're lucky, like one of the words for luck is ji xiang, so both of them are both ji. So it's a really bad pun. It's a bad pun. Chinese works off of bad puns is your cultural lesson of the day. Hi Holly, welcome in. Happy New Year. Hope you're having a wonderful 2026. Yeah, Happy New Year again. But yeah, while we're still on break, do we want to share our New Year's resolutions with everybody? Speak and ye shall receive. This is your chance. This is your chance to share it with God. And God will grant your wishes. Or something like that. You know, Moni bribed the entire department earlier with a summoning bribe. So now we have to work harder to make sure that all of your wishes this year get resolved. We're here to bend the rules for you guys. We are blessed. Yeah, I am a small god, you know. I am not the big god, but you know, I can pass messages along. I can tell my interns to look the other way when you're committing crimes. But yeah, we have been blessed in the new year. Health and prosperity for this year? Of course, obviously. Yes. Everybody's 2026 will be blessed with health and prosperity. It'll be a wonderful 2026 for us all. Hi, Mo. Yeah. We see that slip up. We see that slip up, Holy. We see that slip up.
It's okay. We listen and we don't judge. Is that how that saying goes? We listen and we don't judge. Just a little guy. Yeah, just a chill dude. Just a little guy. But a simple man. I am but a simple god. I look the other way. Yes. Money blessing us all. Oops. Hold on. That is not flowing correctly. It needs to go like this a little bit more. Yes! We need all the blessings that we can get. Well, we'll give all the blessings that we can give, and we'll take all the blessings that we can get. New year, new me. But yeah, any other fun resolutions? Any goals you have for 2026 that you wanna share? That you wanna manifest? Now is the time to do it. Now that we have extra blessings on the way. Do. There we go. Then can we? Oops. Wait, no. This is background. We don't want to do anything that's too far away from the very back yet. Yeah, because we want needs to be desaturated, so the saturated parts pop up even more. Pop out even more. Da 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 da. Oh, oops. This thing is... There we go. Let's cover that up. Oh, and also here is your reminder that if you have not downloaded our community Christmas drawing yet, now is your chance to do so. The link is somewhere in my description if you scroll down in the about part. And remember, it is free, so you're able to get a free coloring page for your babysitting and New Year's needs. For your New Year's babysitting needs. or past New Year's. Yeah. After New Year's. Or if you want to, have a fun New Year's activity. It's let me show you the coloring page. This is the coloring page. So look, there's a sure, there's a lick, there's a plus, there's a pay and an Alice, there's a fed, there's a holy, there's a crit, there's a mew, there's a Dailu, a Helios, a Zelk, a Folly, an Aki and a Bean, there's a Shelly, a Cece and a Natalia, and there's a Neka and a Lako. And there is an art right there. We have 20, we have all of the winners right in this drawing. And even if you're not in this drawing, I think it's still a great coloring piece. And
our next one will also be coming up in around February, and it will follow the same format. I don't know, maybe with more people, maybe with less people, and we might do a raffle version of it instead. You know, you spend. Cause I wanted to do it where you like spend 1 channel point or something to like enter the raffle. But yeah, or like 1 potato to enter the raffle, but to get like a ticket for the raffle. So you know, the more potatoes you spend, the more chances you have of getting picked. But I gotta figure out how to set that up in Firebot. The reason I didn't do it for this one was because I couldn't figure out how to set it up in Firebot. Held back by technical ineptitude. But it's okay. We have time to plan. And it should be after finals are over. So yeah, and then we'll also plan the exact what exactly the content of the drawing will be. Be a thank you for all of you. It'll be another gift for the entire community. I guess it also kind of doubles as like a Chinese New Year gift. If when does Chinese New Year land on this year again? Gotta double check. It's like it's because it's different every year. It's a different day every year. For the past 3 years though, like it felt like it's been early. We're like, oh, it's already Chinese New Year. It's early this year, but it's been early for the last 3 years. Da, 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 da. Okay, and then one more. Oops. Wait, where did our dark green go? Our super saturated, super dark, unsaturated a little bit. Hold on. Disc. Let's go up a little bit. And then value. Actually, I don't want this dark to be like my absolute value. What about this green? Because this one, like, this will have to be our darkest color. Maybe a little bit more bluish. Yeah, that's still a little bit too green. Can we have it be a little bit more teal? Okay, and then just a teensy bit darker. We can have it cover. So there's 2 things that we can do. We can have it like cut into, or we can have it cover. I think I like this version a little bit. So then this could be even darker actually. Da, 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 da. Is there anything in particular that everybody is super excited for in 2026? Like, are there any like upcoming games or like upcoming ongoings, any upcoming plans that everybody is super excited about? So then let's go. No, that's like a near tangent. That's like a borderline tangent. We don't like borderline tangents. We want it to be like layered. We want it to be structurally sound. Oh wait, you know what we can do? We can just because what we wanted was the line. We like this line, right? So we could keep that line and then we'll just
make this entire thing like half opacity. Okay. Yeah, they'll keep the line and they'll or like something like that. But we'll just keep the line for now. We'll just do be like a super saturated line. Think one of my main goals this year, besides drawing more and getting better at art, is to try to refine or like really pinpoint down a particular workflow in terms of painting.
Hi, Lako! Welcome in! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! But yeah, I kind of want to pin down a specific workflow and drawing style that we're able to bring into everything, and that'll just make the process of making things easier. Like, I feel like this year I've inadvertently gotten one down for like the little chibi emotes that I've been doing, but now I wanna be able to get that for my larger pieces as well. But yeah, so to walk everybody through what we're doing today, we're kind of doing like, so we're gonna make this be something that we'll be able to use as both a wallpaper in like in two formats. It's gonna be this way and this way. Happy New Year! Yes, happy New Year! Hope everybody's having a wonderful New Year so far. Happy 2026. Hope your 2026 goes by super duper well. And hope all of your 2025 also ended on a net positive. We wanna head into the new year on a good note. But yeah, so we were starting something from scratch this year. So this is the sketch that we had to begin with, and then now we're kind of just going through the composition before going back in and putting in a bit more of the details. But once this is done, hopefully it will be on a level that we can use for wallpaper. That's my goal. That's my goal for this. I want a new wallpaper. Want a new wallpaper. But yeah, how are you doing, Art? How are you doing, Lako? Did you have a good New Year's? What did you guys do? Anything fun that you guys did during New Year's Eve? And do you have any goals or New Year's resolution for 2026? Oh, and I don't think Lako was here for the announcement, but the drawing is done. And also, if you've downloaded this before, because in the previous version there was like a few random lines here that I forgot to erase, but you can re-download it from the email that you've been sent if you've already gotten the first version of this, to just go ahead and download it again. And there's also a PSD version thrown in there now that you could grab. Yeah, and you shouldn't have to redo anything if you just click on the link that was sent to your email, or from the Ko-fi. You should be able to get it. But yeah, otherwise it is free 99. It is absolutely free. Feel free to grab your free coloring page today. All right, ad over, and we're not even on ad break yet. But yeah, now it's a great day to potato gamba, to get your potato gambling out of the way. Now that it's the new year. New year, new me. New year, new gamba. You know, the gamba is sure to
sure to be a lot nicer to everybody this year. Lick already won once already. We've already won once already, so you know. There's lots of it's a good time to invest in potatoes. The potato gamba giveth. I promise, maybe. The potato gamba giveth. Surely, surely. Surely. Surely it giveth. Surely it doesn't taketh away. Surely.
Da da da. And yeah, and also our next potato auction for the community drawing will be sometime in February for anniversary. We're gonna also do another community drawing then, so make sure you have enough potatoes to participate in the auction then. But otherwise, as we've experienced with this potato gamba, you are able to get in with very little potatoes. So as long as you have more than 5 potatoes, you might be able to get a spot. And you can get 6 potatoes daily, so wow. What a steal. What a steal. Feel free to evaporate your potatoes to your heart's content. Feel free to evaporate your potatoes to your heart's content. As we have learned from our previous experience doing the potato gamba, doing the potato auction. Okay, and then now let's go red, slightly desaturated, a little bit darker. Yeah, we're gonna be doing another community drawing for streamer anniversary, and I think streamer anniversary is sometime in February. When's my anniversary again? I have to check my own about page. But yeah, I think it was sometime in February. So we're gonna have a potato auction planned for sometime in February. After finals end and before the break ends, before the next semester starts. And a part of our activities will be a potato auction again. I hope that everybody comes and participates. It's gonna be a really fun time. We're gonna we might if we have the time and the inspiration, and we might even throw in even more surprises, even more features. Is there a template with circles as well? A template with circles? What type of circles did you want? We can... Oh, did you want the Christmas drawing with circles? Oh, for the next auction. We have not created the scene yet. But oh shoot. Wait, no. I can because I erased parts of this. But I can go ahead and make another version without everybody on it. I can do that. But yeah, stay tuned. We might get another edit. We might get another edit of the Christmas painting. Maybe. But yeah, good suggestion. I'll make a version that's just a template with circles and a version with everybody on it as well. And then the template with circles, you can just go ahead and input and draw your own squad in. I'll make several templates. But yeah, other things I have planned. Let's see. I kind of want to do like little things that all of you can use, like little assets that everybody can use. Maybe things for like VTube Studio, but
I don't know. I feel like a lot of my assets are super scuff, so can't release them out into the world yet. They're not that quality just yet. But we'll work on something. It's gonna be special. Yeah. Scuff is fun though. Yeah, it'll be like a little stick figure. Well, it'll be like a little like this is. You could throw this in your tits. You could throw like a little potato in your tits. That'll be my New Year's gift. Something like that. I don't know. We'll think of something. It'll be good. I agree though. Scuff is super fun. I think Scuff is super fun. Da, 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 da. Oh, there we go. You should reset tits up? Yeah, you can. We want to throw things at Kaho. Kaho, if Kaho has tits, we can. Has tits open. We could throw things at Kaho. That'll be super fun, and we can. Cause right now, actually, most of my tits is just the default assets, and then a few of the 2D emotes that I've made. But I wanna add more. I wanna add more that we can throw. More throwables. I want more throwables. So, and then, you know, sharing is caring, so we're gonna give everybody more throwables. When the PC issues attacked, oh no! In the beginning, all the programs existed in harmony. But then everything changed when the PC issues attacked. In the beginning we had harmony, and then the PC issues said no. They really need to rename it? No, I think they renamed it tits like on purpose. You know, I think it was on purpose. Cause they have another program, and it's called Thick, with 2 C's, super thick, and it's something about like something about something. It does something. I don't know what it does, but it's thick. It's a chunky boy. So it's yeah, that's I think I'm pretty sure it's on purpose. Pretty sure they did it on purpose. Oh, you have it and you don't use it? It's a bundle. It is. But yeah, I only got the tits version of the bundle because I looked at the other one and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I need it. I don't think this is something I will ever use. So I only got one. I didn't get both. We only have the tits, we don't have the thick. We gotta work out more for the thick. Oh, and there's our timer. Is that a full 3 rounds, or it's a big break?
2026 will be the year of the break of the cake. Yes, yes, it's the cake year. We're all gonna be super thick. But now that it's break time, everybody also make sure you stretch, you hydrate. Let's all do a few stretches together. 1. I'm stretching my legs right now. 2. With like lunges. I'm doing like these lunge stretches. So 3. 4. 5. And then make sure you sit up straight if you are sitting. No shrimping. We are a no shrimperoni. We are a no shrimperoni stream. And make sure you hydrate. Take a sip of your New Year's tea, New Year's boba, New Year's water, whatever have you. Grab a snack. Snack time is good. And yeah. You're certainly slouched drinking a Monster. At least you're hydrating, you know? 1 out of 2, 50%. 50% isn't too bad. I'm gonna take a bite of my cannelli. Yeah, while I was out in London yesterday, I managed to find a cannelli shop. And desperate times call for desperate measures. So I bought like 4 cannellis. And as of right now, I have 1 cannelli left. This is what deprivation does to you. But it's okay. Cause on our way back home, we did find 2 other bakeries that sold it. And I think one of them does it like semi-decently. So we do have a source. So we do have a cannelli source. We do have a plug now. We are not completely cannelli-less for the rest of the year. But we just gotta make special trips out to get the cannelli. Cannelli. Right. Oops. What layer are we on? We're on this layer. Then because this top part is not a part of the finger. Oh no, these two should be slightly further apart. So let's get that out. Get that out of the way. Yeah, because one thing about hand anatomy that's kind of interesting is you can basically, besides the palm being like this, so the pinky kind of can do whatever it wants to, like separate from everything else. Like all of this entire thing can be like this, and then the pinky can be like, and it'd be, oh well, not like that, because then it'd be broken. But like the pinky can be like super exaggerated and be fine. But the middle 2 fingers, you could kind of draw it as one shape because they're kind of dependent on each other. And then they're also a little bit far away from the other 2 digits. So it's interesting once you note it. And then the wrist. One thing we always have to remember about the wrist is that the connection from your arm to your palm, there's like that wrist area, and then then when you draw like that connection, it's not like a straight into the palm, or else it looks weird. There's like a tiny bit of a slope before you get into the actual meat of things. So things that I sometimes also forget. Like I keep on saying these things because I forget to do them. So gotta remember my anatomy. Remember my anatomy. Da 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 da. Da, da. But yeah, did anybody go anywhere like does anybody have did anybody go anywhere exciting for vacation time during the Christmas break? Tell me about your travel plans so I can live vicariously through you. I went outside once this entire break. Besides, actually, no. I also went out to throw out the garbage, but I don't think that counts. And it was yesterday, right? Otherwise, I've just been kind of wrapped up in blankets inside my dorm, from your bed to the computer room. Twinsies, she's just like me, for real. She's just like me, for real. But yeah, what is it? The most I've done was kind of go from bed to my laptop, which is one step away from the bed, and to the kitchen, which is also not that far away. Yeah, the most I've traveled was from like my room to the kitchen. and then like when I headed out yesterday, I was just like, wow, I'm finally out. But at what cost? Because on the entire bus ride to London, it was snowing. The furthest you went was a local card store to game, but wow, no, that's further than me. That's further than me because I straight up actually no, wait, no. Wrong. I went to the grocery store. I dragged myself out of bed and I went to the grocery store before Christmas. Yeah, I went to the grocery store. I spent 2 days outside. I walked to the grocery store. Okay, but yeah, I also have not gone out. Besides yesterday. It's a mood, for real. When it's too cold outside, you don't want to get out of bed. It's like you could be outside, but the blankets, they're so cozy. They're oh so cozy, and you just don't wanna leave. So it's cold enough that you finally turned on the heaters today. Only today? My heaters have been on since like September. I've had my heaters on for like months. It's so cold. Wait, what's your definition of cold enough for a heater? Because I think our definitions for cold enough to warrant a heater might be two very, very different temperatures. It might be two very, very different temperatures. And you might look at Vol's temperature and be like, what? That's like t-shirt weather. It's been like 60 to 62-ish. Okay, yeah, that was the weather here in September. That was the weather here in like September, October, so not too bad. Yeah, that's definitely heater weather. But I think like high 60s. High 60s is already heater weather for me. Like high 60s is it's already time to turn on the heater. Don't talk about like low 60s. High 60s is already cold. That's cold. And it's been in the negatives here for quite a bit. So yeah, very cold. Extremely cold. You'd suspect the temperature gauges in here are broken, you know? Us too. Everybody in this dorm has been freezing our asses off. We're like, why isn't? Because it's, what is it? It's controlled in a central heating system. So the heater, once it turns on for everybody. And everybody in my cohort has just been complaining about the heater being like, why is it so cold? Oh! Hi, Shelly. Hi, Raiders. Welcome in.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the
There's
spot
no
together.
way the living
Okay,
room's
3,
only
2,
62
1,
when
let's
it's that cold. But yeah, hi everybody. My name is Vol. We're currently drawing right now, and it's a Happy New Year's drawing for everybody. It's going to be available in 2 formats when we're done. So this is going to be like the desktop version, and then it's also going to be available in like a mobile version like this. But yeah, welcome in. Happy New Year. And we do have our Go Room pinned if you want to come in here to hang out. But, oh, how do I, there we go. There we go. But, yeah, welcome in. Happy New Year. We're here to start our year off. Raid and run. Time for Christmas in January. All right. Have a good luck out there. Have a good time. Have a good time for Christmas. Yeah, and thank you for the raid again, Shelly. We'll see you later. See you later. And welcome in, Raiders. Hope you all had fun in Shelly's stream. And make sure you stretch and hydrate while our break time is still going on. Make sure you stretch, you hydrate, you eat your snacks, do everything you need to do. And we'll just be here hanging out alongside with all of you. The cat's been like, the office is cooler lately. You have to remind her that we swapped. Oh, but you know that's how you can con your cat into cuddling you more. Like, because if your cat is cold, you know, they'll come to you for warmth instead of going to your normal spot for warmth, and you get to have extra cuddles. You get to violate your cat's bodily autonomy even more with the loss of heating. You know, you get a force love upon your cats. Oh. Oh no, wrong cat. But possibly Shadow's happy to lay on the blankets. But the graphics card. Oh, yeah, like what is it? What used to happen during winter months too is like when the computer's on, you could kind of just sit by the computer and it'd be warmer because of all of the heat produced by the graphics working, doing their darndest to run all of the programs. But yeah, make sure to stay cozy. Wear lots of sweaters. Make sure you have all of your sweaters on. All of the blankets, all of the heating pads, the heated blankets, the electric blankets. All very useful. All very useful for winter months. The door, this room, even door open with the old 2080 was like 70. Oh, see, who needs heating? Who needs heating when you have a gaming laptop? This is how you girl math your way into getting a high-end spec. Into getting high-end specs. Cause like you're gonna save so much. You're gonna save so much on heating. Cause you're not gonna be turning on the heat. When your computer is gonna just, you know, do all of the heating for you. This is how you girl math your way into it. Yeah. So next time you need an excuse to upgrade your PC, you can use saving on energy bills as a way to excuse it. As a way to to justify the purchase to yourself. To girl math your way into thinking that the purchase is absolutely necessary, is vital, and is necessary. It's a good deal, and you're saving money by doing it this way. Good job, everybody! We finished one round of Pomodoro.
So let's just go ahead and start our second round. Your excuse was to finish her PC. She needed a card so she could get the old one. That's a great excuse. That's a wonderful excuse. I think you did a I think you know that was a big brain move. That was a very big brain move you did there, Kaho. Good job. See, now you have 2 graphics cards and 2 PCs, so that means you get to save double on the heating cards as well. And we plan to do it exactly. Big brain, big brain, big brain, super big brain, super duper big brain. Oh, and you got the card for like 200 off? What a steal. What a steal. And like especially now that you know, PC building prices are gonna skyrocket soon. You know, it's good that all of you built your PCs early. I'm so jealous right now. Like, not gonna lie, I'm just like, wow. If only I started earlier. Not that I've started, but didn't have to buy RAM at least. I don't look forward to that. I might take apart a bunch of old PCs for parts when I do get to it. And then we'll see from there. We'll see from there when I actually like have a more concrete idea of where I'm staying. And then we'll plan the PC build. The big PC build. Right now there's still too many time zones and countries to hop between. Ooh, you could even build a spare PC by taking some of your RAM out of your main PC. 64 gigs of RAM in this RAM shortage? Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at Kaho here with actually painting a target on his back. We're gonna know who to go to when we need to steal some RAM. But whoa, 64 gigs is huge. Congratulations. You are set. You're basically set. Yeah, you don't, you know, this whatever these companies are doing now, that's none of your concern. Yeah, can you spare 1 megabyte, please? just 1 megabyte. The rest of us lining up at Kaho's door, be like, do you have some RAM for the less fortunate? Just a little bit of RAM, sir. May we have a little RAM, sir? Because it's so open and obvious, you could lie and be like, no, that's not 64 gigs. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. That's obviously not 64 gigs of RAM in my computer. No, that's much less. But yeah, everyone's gonna start knocking on Kaho. Be like, sir, maybe borrow a little bit of processing power. Just a little bit of RAM. Just any RAM for the less fortunate. Any RAM available for the less fortunate. Hold on. How does this work? Let's see. Let me turn my hand around. Then goes like this. Goes like this. Goes like this. Maybe move the pew pew to the office then. Yeah, you gotta watch out for people coming into your office to they might be after your RAM. They might be after your RAM. Or maybe you should like turn the console away so that nobody could see inside. So that the people outside can't see inside. You're a RAM millionaire. You are. You are. We gotta keep this hush hush. Gotta keep this on the DL. Can't let people know that we have a secret RAM millionaire here. You know, we gotta protect our homie. No, that still doesn't look right. What's going on here? Luckily, we have blackout curtains. Yeah. What a great investment. What a great investment in these trying times. And oh no, ads are coming in, but not to worry. We'll be back in 3 minutes. We'll probably still be working on this exact same thing, so you're not missing out on anything. Not missing out on anything at all. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Okay, there we go. Your RAM sticks have RGB literally flashing a steal me sign. Oh no. I hope Art also has the blackout curtains. People going to line up at Art store going like, "Sir, do you have some a little bit of RAM for the less fortunate? May I have some RAM please, sir? Just a little bit of RAM. Just a teensy bit of extra RAM. Some RAM in these trying times. May we have some RAM in these trying times?" And then you could be like, "No, you're not allowed to have my RAM. This RAM is for me to hoard. It's for me and me alone. I am here to hoard the RAM like Scrooge McDuck. You could go find your RAM sticks elsewhere. There's no RAM available here for you." And then what happens next? What happens next in this story? And then the RAM needy, the RAMless, the people without RAM are gonna be like, "Oh, okay. I guess I can't find RAM in this house. I will need to go elsewhere to beg for my RAM." And then they'll go over to Kaho, and then Kaho will also tell them no. And then they'll just continue wandering the streets asking if anybody has any RAM to spare in these trying times. It is in fact the RAM-pocalypse. This is that is our RAM-pocalypse fanfic. I hope you all enjoyed. Our RAM-pocalypse friend fiction. Who is the person going around begging for RAM? It's me. It's me. I am the RAMless. I am one of the less fortunate without RAM. I am one of the people without RAM. I am one of the people who have not yet built my machine. Instead of calling people maidenless, we're gonna call them ramless. Yeah. What are you doing? Like, why are you ramless? You ramless loser or something like that? No, we're the less fortunate. Yeah, we're instead of calling people scrubs, we're just gonna call them like you ramless. It's gonna become a gamer word. Why am I friends with a ramless person like you? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you don't have 64 gigs of RAM, ramless heathen. Ramless. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I am one of the ramless individuals. How could I possibly measure up? But yeah, I don't do you have 64 gigs of RAM, Apple, or are you also ramless? Are you also ramless in these trying times? Do you also need to join Vol in her journey going door to door asking if anybody could spare a 1 megabyte of RAM for the less fortunate? You can't be. Oh my god. Can't be that poor. I don't know. I don't know. Apparently RAM is how much RAM do I have? I probably have less RAM than you guys. My RAM's not very. I don't have a lot of RAM. Like cuz like more RAM is also it was also going to make this thing heavier. And at this point like my machine is already nearly too heavy to be portable. Built it yourself? Whoa. As expected of the engineer Apple, engineer shoe. You're very smart and not Apple calling the chat poor. I can't believe this. I'm getting called poor by Apple. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Ooh. Learning. Good job, Kaho. Yeah. Now Kaho can also build PCs. I know how to talk. My spiked boba hasn't gotten to me yet. But yeah, my boba right now is not spiked. I did not spike my tea yet. I did not spike my milk tea yet. Maybe during our next break, we could go brew some water and get started on some not so. What is spiking the tea? So the story is yesterday on my way back from London, I managed to get to the grocery store because the grocery store closed early yesterday as it was New Year's Eve, and they're closed completely today. And I got a bunch of groceries, including a jar of heavy cream. When I got to the checkout, I got carded for the heavy cream, and I was so confused because I was just like, what in this cart is there for me to get carded on? I didn't buy any alcohol, and apparently the heavy cream was spiked with Baileys. But it was on sale. So I got it anyways, and then I got home, and I made milk tea with the heavy cream. Yeah. Full drinking stream, Dad. Let's go. Drinking stream. Oh no, are we gonna do a full drinking stream? I will have to go out and boil the water and then grab the Baileys and then make the tea. But it shouldn't take too long. I'll be back for like the duration that the water takes to boil, and then we'll be like, and then we'll grab the Baileys and we'll just, yeah. We have a spiked boba stream. We can have a spiked stream. We could see we'll start like slurring, like slurring the words even more, then they're, you know, completely forget how to speak. Yeah. I see you're not poor either. 64 gigs. Wow, look at these two. Look at these two people with 64 gigs of RAM in these trying times. In the RAM-pocalypse. You know, are you able to spare a little bit of RAM for the less fortunate? A megabyte, sir. Oh no! It's okay. You haven't seen Cider Shoe. Cider Shoe, when you know, Cider Shoe happens too often. Or so you're told. I don't know. I feel like you know what'd be funny if Kaho and Cider Shoe. You know, if Kaho did a Cider Shoe stream with drunk apples. Actually no, that might break TOS. that might end up breaking TOS. Never mind. Do not remember the later half of the stream. Oh my god. You're confident that would TOS nuke? Christmas, New Year, and your birthday are so close together. Yeah, so you gotta triple. That's so many. That's the excuse. That's the excuse to drink more, I guess. That's the excuse. That's the big excuse. Okay, and then oops. Hold on. Do. Shouldn't. Let's. Just wanna. Yeah, let's just have that be completely that way. Then. Okay, and then now. Da da da! Hi, Alpaca! Welcome in! You wanna get wasted now? Have to go to the store later so that this could happen? Yeah, maybe if we... Maybe we'll do a drunk drawing stream. Maybe this stream will end up being a drunk painting stream. Maybe it'll end up being a drunk painting stream by the end of this evening. You know, we didn't get to drink and count down with everybody yesterday, so we'll make it up today by counting down to the second day of the year with extra alcohol and extra New Year's drawings or something. Have to use 5 different Spirit Awakening. Oh, is that the next quest in the nearest? In the armor series. Oh, okay. Shouldn't be too bad. Gotta just make sure to proc it. Or have different spirit weapons on and just proc them one after another. And get both of the new Arcana. Oh no. Oh no, Vol's gonna have to finish Construct Alchemy. This game is forcing Vol to finish Construct Alchemy. What is this? Yeah, because not everyone might need. Oh, just 2 Arcanas in general. Yeah, why not just 2 Arcanas in general? They'll get like the new players will be able to get 2 Arcanas, you know, and then the old players, you know, we don't need to do anything. Those raccoons are about to meet 5 of your most random spirits. Yeah, Art's showing those raccoons who's boss. Art about to go terrorize some raccoons. Do it to the foxes? Yeah, do it to the foxes. The raccoons have suffered long enough. We need to make the foxes suffer a little bit more.
Da, da.
So then, actually, wait. I should not start over here. I should start from where it's from, like here, and then.
Hair is hard. Hair is hard. Figuring out how hair works is hard. Let me get it. Let me get it. I need to find a reference picture of the da 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 da. Let's see.
Too lazy, they're further from the moon gate. Oh no! Send a pic of each to Kitsune and then blame Kaho. Yeah, Kitsune's inbox is gonna get flooded with dead foxes, and it's gonna be all your fault. It's gonna be all your fault, Kaho.
Happy New Year, Elio! Welcome in. How has your day been going?
Yeah, your basement is getting chillier.
Your basement. Can you turn up the heat? Can you throw some spiked boba into the basement?
Good, happy it's your fault.
Yeah, it's all your fault, Kaho. It's all your fault.
Oh no, you froze your toes earlier. Do you have 64 gigs? Is that going to be Apple's new discriminatory practice? Just go around asking everybody, hey, do you have 64 gigs of RAM? And if you don't have 64 gigs of RAM, Apple's just gonna call you RAMless. Yeah, basement has been tough. You have 32. How many do I wanna out how much RAM I have? I don't remember how much RAM I have. It runs my games fine. Like it runs everything I need it to run fine. So that should be, yeah. Yeah, we're poor. We don't have 64 gigs.
Quack!
Can't believe it. Starting the year out with Apple calling us poor. But it's okay, cause 2026, you know, we're all gonna have a great 2026 except Apple. We are all blessed by, you know, the bribe that Moni gave to the gods earlier. It has been used to improve everybody's year except Apple. Oh, bought 64, but added 2 to your cart. 128? Whoa! 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 A whole 128 gigs of RAM. That's so much RAM. All right, people are gonna start knocking on Art's door and being like, "Hello, sir. May a little bit of RAM for the less fortunate." a little bit of RAM for the less fortunate. Seabull, yeah.
I know I am ramless. It's fine. It's fine. I understand. I understand that I am ramless.
See what I started? I started nothing. I called myself ramless. I'm not. I know that I am ramless. You are calling other people ramless out of your own free will. No, my fanfic about the little orphan going around knocking on doors asking for Ram. This kills the camel. Yeah, if you try to fit a camel through the eye of a sewing needle, you kill the camel. But as promised, let's go ahead and go boil some water, and we'll make ourselves some spiked boba. But in the meantime, let's see. Let me put the go room up a little bit higher for you guys. And then yeah, it'll take like 3 minutes for me to go put the water on boil. Drunkful incoming? No. We'll be how many potatoes to make you chug it? It might not take that much because it doesn't taste like alcohol. It just tastes like boba. It just tastes like it's a very dangerous drink, but I'll be right back. It'll be super fast. Hold on. Oh, I'm muted. I was muted.
no! I was muted. I can't believe this. I was talking for this entire time and I was muted. But yeah, first goal of the year, and it's already time to sneak in. Yeah, we're on Discord. It's a little secret break room. You thought I was away? No, Vol is here and Vol is watching. I'm an omnipresent. I am omnipresent. You cannot hide from the eyes of God. Something like that, or something like that. But it's okay. It's okay. We're hold on. We're our water is actually probably done. Should I go run real quick to grab the water before it gets cold? Hold on. We need to. Let me also prepare the little tea jar before we. Yeah, let me go ahead and pause this for a second. And then spiking the boba is important. We'll be right back. It'll take like 2 minutes to grab the water over. Yeah. All right. Behave yourselves. Don't what is it? Don't blow up more foxes with spirit weapons, or at least not too much. Okay, we're back. And what did Kaho do to get auto-modded? Alpaca's burning down Dunby Town Hall. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What happened while we were gone? What happened while we were gone? Okay. Let's see. There is the heavy cream with Baileys. Let's dump this into our milk tea. This should be enough, right? Okay. Mix, 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 mix. Mix, 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 mix. Mix, 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 mix. Alright, all hydrate redeems will now be replaced with alcohol shots. All hydrate redeems are now going to be a shot of, or... Oh, there we go! Kaho getting auto-modded is normal and not a surprise. Alright, first sip of the boba. Oh yeah, there's the Baileys. Okay, I think I could add a little bit more. It could still be creamier. Let's go. Let's go. Hehehe. There we go. And okay, and then this is this cup that I am drinking it out of is
is a whole medium-sized cup from Molly Tea. So it's like 350 milliliters or something. An entire cup. So that's a lot of boba. Let's see how long it lasts us.
Yeah, let's go. It's time to drink. It's time to make up for the lack of New Year's drinking yesterday with drinking today. We're gonna be extra. We're gonna drink extra today to make up for not drinking with everybody yesterday. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, did anybody else have any super exciting resolution or any goals or resolutions for the new year, or any exciting holiday plans that they already, or exciting holiday stories? Let me live vicariously as one of the people that did not really go outside. Let me live vicariously through. Goal is to get a dining table? No. Ooh. Yeah. You should get a what are some fancy like dining tables? Do I have any dining table suggestions? I feel like I don't really have any dining table suggestions. I hope you're able to find a super aesthetic one that makes all of your house guests jealous. They look at your dining table and they go like, "Wow, that's a really nice dining table. I wish that my dining table looked like that." Oh, hold on. We forgot to restart our Pomodoro timer. It's time to get back to work. Get back to work, guys. Get back to work, Vol. Yeah, imagine living all these years without a dining table. You know, surprisingly, like I don't think I've used, like, even when I had access to a dining table, and I do have access to a dining table now, I have not been using the dining table. The last time I've used a dining table was for like 1 week at the beginning of last semester, at the beginning of September. And then we've all just been taking our food elsewhere rather than eating at the dining table. Be like IKEA? Oh. But yeah, I've been eating at my desk a lot. And then back in the States too, like I feel like I barely ate at the dining table. 'Cause I always eat at like the kitchen island, or like standing up at the counter. rather than on at the kitchen, at the dining table itself. One more awakening and you could get your armor? Oh, congratulations! You're almost there. See, your first goal of the new year, and it's already almost complete. No way! It's important to use the dining table, but you could also just
eat while standing. Like, what is it? I mean, it's not like it wasn't in use, but I don't know. I feel like we all just kind of, yeah. It's not as in use as it could be.
Congratulations! Congratulations, Alpaca! Yeah! Huge! Giga luck! Good job, good job! Da da da. Da da. Da 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 da. Now your goal is NP6 with no Saint Courts? It's okay, I believe in you. Just be delusional. The Lulu is the Salulu after all. The Lulu is the Salulu. Whoa! Thank you for the exercise redeem. Let's see. Let me do an up down plank. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. We'll just start with 3. We'll just be the Lulu. Exactly. The Lulu is the Salulu. The Lulu is the Salulu. The Lulu is always the Salulu. Okay, and then let's go ahead and draw the face. Da 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 da. See, about over here, then
Relax, don't do
oh my god!
when you wanna go to it.
Apple! What are you doing? Thank you for the gift subs. You never have to. It's
Holy
always
shit, holy 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 shit.
Wait, thank you for the gift subs. Oh, that hit a lot of the people in here too. Wow. So I But yeah, thank you, Apple, for the hype train also. So I'll be a little less poor. Yeah, I can go out and buy myself 64 gigs of RAM now. Hold on, what was the command for me to see my PC specs again? It was like, what was it? I don't remember. I was looking, like the thing was I was looking at this yesterday. I was straight up looking at this yesterday. Glad to help the homeless. Yeah, thank you, Apple. I now I can go out and I can look for I can upgrade my RAM from how much RAM do I have? Hold on. How to see how much RAM I have? Where's my PC specs? What are my PC specs? I was looking at this yesterday when I was like trying to clean up my computer. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate again. Here's another sip of alcohol. Yummy. Yummy. Yeah. So if you guys spike your task manager. Okay, hold on. Task manager. If you guys want to spike your alcohol, I do recommend heavy cream that's spiked with Bailey's. It's is it in performance? Yeah, we are now I gave the best channel redeem RAM download. For one, wait, what's the for 1,000 channel points? What is this? Wait, which one of these numbers is it? I think. Oh, I see it. Let's see. Is it all of the L whatever caches added up, or is it just the what is the GPU activity for 1,000 channel points? Which one of dedicated GPU member. I think I might only have 16. Wow, I'm poor. I only have 16. But it's okay. It's okay. It runs everything fine. It runs my stuff fine. So it's okay. We'll upgrade in the future. We'll upgrade to 32 and then we'll upgrade to 64. We'll join the ranks. We'll join the ranks of all of you RAM rich people. 16 of GPU is a ooh, okay. As long so 16 is good. Whew. Okay. I kind of this is a no brain laptop, so you know, we're not too sure on the exact specs of everything. Yeah, as long as it can run Mabinogi, we're fine. As long as it runs Mabinogi, we're fine. You know, my Live 2D doesn't crash every time I open it. It's enough. It's enough for now. It fits our needs. Whoa! Once your cat ate a USB flash drive and ran Mabinogi in his brain? Yeah! And we do know from Pei that you don't need a graphics card. You don't need a graphics card in order to run Mabinogi. You can in fact run Mabinogi without a graphics card. But imagine being an orange cat and you get to play Mabinogi from inside your brain. What a time to be alive. You know, no matter what a time to be a cat. What a time to be a cat. But I don't just play Mabinogi. I play Where Winds Meet. Yeah, and that's why we crashed 3 times when loading into that one boss map. I'll be grinding head cannon. Yeah. You know, how else are you gonna do 1,000 runs of Albi if you can't do it in your brain 24/7? But yeah, I guess having 16 was why we crashed 3 times that one time on stream when trying to enter the Void King map. Those leaves, man, those leaves took up too much CPU. Took up too much GPU. All those leaves on the ground. But them drops great. Yeah, like every run you're gonna have back-to-back BME drops, and then like you're gonna get 2 meteors in the span of 10 runs. Okay, so like it actually I did successfully transfer over to the light version. And it's not too different than the standard version. Like I can tell that the specs of the the graphics are lower on default, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It still looks really good. Just download more RAM. Yeah, just download more RAM. It's fine. You know, it's super easy. It's super easy to fix the problem. We can just download more RAM and then all of our stuff can run. My eyes old, so you bet you can't tell the differences. So, like, when looking at it, it's like, oh, I feel like it's kind of a little bit obvious because it's not as much with the texture quality itself as it is with the shading. Like, the shading itself is much more dynamic within the standard version. So slurping Lutheran. So yeah, it's more of the, but then my comparison was also the night scene where basically the shadows aren't as fancy and aren't as dynamic, and it looks slightly flatter. There we go. That's, yeah, it just looks slightly flatter. It's not bad though. It's not terrible. Like, in fact, it looks really good. I think it still looks really good. But yeah, make sure eat your vitamins, you know. Make sure you eat your vitamins, Elio. We don't wanna lose our eyesight too early on. Do 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 do. Age, it's not coming back. No. Oh no. It's okay. It's okay. We'll have LAN parties in the senior center. No, come back in 30 years. We'll be having LAN parties with like custom builds in the senior center. Those 64 gigs of RAM, they gotta go somewhere, right? They gotta go somewhere, right? Those 64 gigs of RAM. No, Elio can't decay. There's the entire basement. The basement depends on you. When did Folly follow you? I think Folly followed you like way back during our first collab. You just didn't remember her. Cause I remember telling Folly to like, yeah, cause Folly popped in and then I was just like, oh look, hi Folly. Wow, you came to mod for once. Your 5 normal hit in a row, you're turning into a zombie. No! The basement needs you. You can't go. The basement. What's the basement gonna do without you? Who's gonna help us turn up the heat? Who's gonna throw food scraps into the basement if you're gone? No modding. No modding. Immune to range. Yeah. What are... Well, we need to borrow your RAM. We need to borrow your RAM, Elio. You know, you can't become a zombie yet. You can't become a zombie yet. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't look at that. 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 How did... That's... What did I do? What did I do? RAM is not for sharing, too precious. Yeah, every man for himself when it comes to RAM. That's the RAM market we're in. It's okay. It's okay. I understand. I will go around and steal RAM from the other RAM millionaires in here. You know, all these people with 64 gigs, we'll take their RAM instead. Something like that. You know, we'll just go around begging for RAM. Be like a little bit of RAM for the less fortunate. Are you able to spare a little bit of RAM for the less fortunate? Especially in this RAM apocalypse. Yeah. RAM sharing, do you look like charity? Exactly. That's why we're going to the other charities to go ask for RAM. And then afterwards, you know, we're gonna start robbing the AI data centers for RAM. We're gonna go in and be like, hey, hey ChatGPT, it's super unethical to not let me in here and take your RAM. You should share your RAM with me. And then they're gonna let us in through the security protocol and let us grab the RAM free of charge. That's yeah, and then we all live happily ever after we all go raid the AI centers for RAM. And that's how the big AI overlords have been brought down by the RAM beggars going around asking for extra RAM. Yes, can we trade our toilet paper for your for your RAM? They broke the armor of it. Oh no, what happened? For some people it looks like... Oh no. And you don't have enough points. Oh no. That's not good. That's not good at all. Hi May, welcome in. Happy New Year. Thank you for the alcohol shot. Yeah, happy 2026. Hope everybody's 2025s went superb. And it is now time for 2026. Yes, may your new year be full of happy. And all of your goals and resolutions come true. What are your new goals and resolutions? Do you have any new resolutions for the 2-6? And how did your 2-5 end up being? And hopefully holiday season wasn't too bad this year. Yeah, we have taken a sip of the spiked boba. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate. We are now hydrated. Do 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 do. Video game industry is big implosion. It's okay. I believe that in 2026 you can have the exact same goal and it'll succeed this year. Koso, this year, surely. Surely. Ooh, Opsman. Yeah. Good luck with your certifications. I believe in you.
Biggie. Good job, good job. We'll I believe that you'll be able to succeed. Quack. Oh, thank you for the planks. And it's 3 up downs, I think, was what I said for the stream. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Surely. And quack. Quackity quack. Da da da. Okay.
Oh, by now we can probably delete that. Set this to multiply and opacity down a little bit. Okay. Actually, wait, no, I'll keep it in normal for now. I'll keep it in normal for now, but I'll delete that one. Then go back to. Why is our paintbrush so small?
May 2026 be full of succeeding, quack. Yes. May your 2026 be full of geese. Lots of quacking. And no crying. Only happy. Only happy quack. No sad quack. Do do. No cry, only happy. Yes. Oh. Okay, there we go. Do do do. Oh, and there is our Pomodoro. Make sure you stretch, everybody. Take a hydration. Take a sip of whatever drink that you have next to you. Stretch your legs. Stretch your shoulders. No shrimping. This is a no shrimping stream. Okay. Yeah. Gotta take breaks so we can continue being productive. Yes, may 2026 bless us with full Delulu power. The Delulu will become the Salulu, I believe. I trust. I believe in the power of the Delulu. What layer? What layer is that on? What layer is this on? It is on this layer, so we must fix this layer. I believe in the power of the Delulu to help us achieve all of our goals and hopes and dreams. You're so sleepy? Is it eat time? Is it time for Honkshu? It's time for Honkshu. It's time for the honk paka. It's time for nap paka. Make sure you rest well, alpaca. Sleep well. Make sure to get all rested up. And because you don't want to spend New Year's too eepy. Yeah. And thank you for the potato purchases. Remember to save up your potatoes, everybody. Our next auction is in about a month. Actually, a little more than a month. So you guys have lots of time. You guys can squander your potatoes if you would like to. Potato squandering. Oh no! Good luck with dinner! Dinner good. But yeah, have good eats. Have good eats. Food is good. Make sure you eat well. And then you can rest well. Eat well, rest well. In like 3 hours? Oh, never mind then. Now you have, or 3 hours could also be nap time. Depending on how you interpret it. Oh, it's early afternoon. Yeah. Happy afternoon. It is still early 1-1 for the majority of you. Cannot nap for 3 hours until food is fooded. which is very understandable. Da 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 da. And welcome back, Shell. Da, da, da. Oh, sorry for the incoming ads, but don't worry, we'll be back in 3 minutes. We will be back very soon. We'll still be here, not to worry. Oh, thank you. Yeah, slowly making progress. Slowly making the progress. Getting lots of practice in. Getting lots and lots of practice time in.
Oh, that is the wrong layer. Actually, we can probably like erase that entire portion and
Da, 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 da.
then over here.
Was that our timer? Has it been? Oh no, that was our rest timer. We were painting during rest time. That's okay. That's okay though. That's okay.
Long, long.
Oh, thank you for the stretch. We have stretched. Ugh. Eye break. I am looking outside. I did take a look outside earlier for a little bit. Oh, thank you for the snack time. I did acquire more cannellis yesterday. I bought 4, and I have 1 left. Yeah, it's the long man. It's the super long man. Cause when we stretch, we become long, just like the long man. But luckily, you know, on our way back, we did find another shop that did sell. Cause what happened yesterday was, you know, besides buying the Baileys to spike our boba with, to spike our milk tea with, we also found another cannelli shop. So we bought 3 while in London, and then we bought another one in a bakery that was on my way back, and it's not too. It's pretty good. So I have a cannelli place that's slightly more nearby for when the cannelli cravings hit. And welcome back from ads, everybody. Cause they're like little bite-sized pieces too. They're not, you know, it's just a little cannelli. It's just a little cannelli. It's just a little cannelli. Do 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 do. It's like 3 bites, and how can you stop at 1? It's like with macaron. Like, how can you stop at just 1 macaron? It's so hard. It's hard to stop at just 1. You gotta eat more. You end up just eating more. Da, da, da.
So yeah, we have one left. We finished most of it yesterday. To nobody's surprise. Why is Oh, okay, so this thing is slightly out of
Oh, hi CC, welcome in. Happy New Year. Thank you for the exercise redeem. We will exercise. We will do as you say, and do our 2, 3. Our planks, our up-down planks. We have completed 3, as requested. Yeah. Hope your 2025 went well. And do you have any goals for 2026? We will manifest it now. This is a special manifestation stream. Now that we have the the godly powers in here that we can bribe. That I am able to help you bribe. One bribe has already been taken from Moni, so what's another one? What's 5 more bribes? We'll make sure that you all have a wonderful, prosperous year. And if you don't, you can send in a formal complaint to the upper realm, because even though taking bribes isn't good, breaking promises is even worse. I think we could start painting now. We'll send that up this way. Oh, actually, we can. Let's see, we want to make this like super glowy, so we're gonna increase the saturation. Then, should we start with the skin first? Hold on, yeah, we should probably start with the skin first and then work our way up the layers. So then, there we go. Then let's start with everything is going to be in like the orangey, in like the orange range, the yellow and the orange range. So we'll have to make sure to keep all of our lighting within somewhere within here. So what we can do is, hold on, not duplicate, but add new layer, not alpha lock. Hold on, clipping mask. I know my shortcuts, I swear. I know my shortcuts. I promise. That's the wrong brush. And then before that ends, yeah, this one is actually also slightly off, so liquefy, push, liquefy. Where's my liquefy tool? I don't know about you, but liquefy is my best friend. Hi Syndra, welcome in. Welcome in. Happy New Year. Hope your 2026 is off to a wonderful start.
unsaturate. Oh wait, no. Up saturate, down. Yeah, let's start planning our. Why is this not? Oh, okay. How do we resolve this? Here, select, and then mask. There we go. And then we could just grab both of these and move it up here. And then we can unselect that. Then we can erase that. Then now we can work off of the lighting instead of getting too caught up in the shapes of it. Da, da, da.
Welcome in. Drink. Don't think you'll ever. No, art is easy. You know, as long as you practice hard long enough, as long as you keep on throwing the. As long as you keep on throwing the paint onto the canvas, it'll succeed. It'll succeed at some point. You know, art isn't about how well you paint. It's about how well you hide your mistakes. It's about how well you're able to hide your mistakes. is what I've been told several times by a lot of my friends. So, that's the secret. That's the secret to every great artist. No, we just know how to hide the mistakes. Yeah, step 1, draw circles. Step 2, everything else. Oh, let's not focus too much on the face just yet. We still wanna do general blocking for everything else. Cause yeah, we want this entire thing to kind of feel like it's the same vibe. So then, where is... This actually is also the wrong color. Value desaturate slightly here, and then go here and... Oh no, that's desaturate it more. No, that's still the wrong... Actually, no, as a base tone, that's not too bad, but we want it to be a slightly darker. No, that's too purple. What's going on? That's too purple. You are an E. This doesn't work? What do you mean this doesn't work? You could just start over from step 1. Draw the circle, and then everything else. You're an EE major. That's okay. Sometimes you have directions. I think we've given very good instructions. It's very helpful. I believe. Okay, there we go. That's better. And then back to here. Back to here.
in Sharpie by the last person that did the job, hopefully. Maybe. Yeah, you know, if you're lucky. If you are lucky. That is what happens.
Da, da, da.
Then oh wait, hold on. We want it light to be this color. So this is all going to be light. Which means our dark is actually this color. Hold on, we messed up here. We messed up here. I want or did we? Hold on, let me redo all of this and then no, I'll see it with both. Cause sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Cause this can still be the mid-tone. We haven't went in with our darkest, with our shadows, with our occlusion shadows yet. So we can still go in and yeah, that works. Okay. That works. Then this will be our occlusions. Our turn shadows will be regular, and then our occlusions will be the keyword. Yeah, the keyword is hopefully there. Then occlusion.
Da, da, da. Then back to this and back to this. Back to beating. Keep 3 NPCs. Oh, what are you playing right now? What 3 NPCs are you trying to keep alive? Which escort mission is currently haunting you so? And thank you for stopping by. Oh, healer path try. Oh, yeah. I understand. I completely understand. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, keeping NPCs alive for a healer trial sounds about right for what to expect. In wins. Let's see. I think I'm still in prison. Cause right before I
At first, I was just going to AFK in prison while painting. That's what I did yesterday. Like AFKing in prison and going through the pardon parades while doing other things. So, honestly, I think that doing crimes might be like my next study tactic next semester. Like how I treated Starville as like a semi-AFK. Just being in jail might be my AFK next semester. When we're studying, we'll just spend the time in jail. It's kind of like AFK fishing. That's great. We just AFK in jail. Yeah, now that I have been convinced by the guild leader to not murder people every time I want to go to jail, you know, we can just terrorize this one couple by the river instead. Oh, is the AFK fishing event already on? I might open up another window. I might open up another window just to AFK fish. Need to learn the jail strat? It's okay, so the first time it happened, the first few times it happened, right? So the maximum amount of jail time is 8 hours. And the first few times when I was going on a murdering spree in Wins, they wouldn't like they refused to give me 8 hours. Like that was why I kept on having you guys bail me out every keep on bailing me out so I could go back and do my crime spree. And then the trick that's it works now, but the first time we did it didn't work, was to go and terrorize these two NPCs by the dock with nameless fear. Just heard doing crimes murdering spree. Welcome back, May. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Yeah, did you know that you're able to commit crimes and get sent to jail in Where Winds Meet? And if you spend 160 hours in jail, you get a special outfit. So what we're doing right now is we're trying to grind jail time by terrorizing NPCs in the capital city to get sent into jail. But yeah, I was like, so at first that was the day when I was like, hey, can you keep on breaking me out of jail, please? Oh no, are we alive? Everybody. Oh look, it is now time for double potatoes. Please, everybody, grab your second round of potatoes. Are we Gucci? Are we alive? Oh. Okay, this is going on. Hold on. No, wait, no. Oh no. Are we're on our way back. Okay, what's our capture source? Where's our capture source? Is it not this one, but this one? Yep. Okay. Why is it not? Give me a sec. Are we broken? We're broken. Oh, OBS? OBS isn't responding. Oh wait, no. There it goes. Okay. There we go. But what about why isn't this going to happen? Just one sec. What if I put this? Nope. That didn't. Did that do anything? Oh no, I can see it pop up. Huh. Okay. Tablet. Give me one moment. Let's turn this off for a sec. Let's change it to this window. And then we'll. Oh wait, no, I can't change this window. Mike died too! No! We go find Raid. No! Oh no! Oh no! All right, wait, hold on. Let's see. Let me try to see if this gets fixed with one more thing. If it doesn't get fixed, we'll go ahead and we'll find. Yeah, hold on. Is this? Ah! What's happening? Okay. You know, the PC probably heard me talking shit about RAM space. Let's see. Oh, Shelly's back on. Okay. Here. Well, we'll go. Is Vol in the room with us? Yeah, possibly, maybe, only possibly, maybe. But let's go ahead and go raid that way. Yeah. We'll be back. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. I'll send you guys over to Shell and then we'll figure out what's going on here. We'll figure out what's going on here. We haven't even finished our alcohol yet. But there we go. Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back. We were forced by the circumstances. I guess the computer really wanted to go AFK fishing. But anyways, have a good time over at Shells while we restart and fix the computer. But thank you everybody again for stopping by. Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back to drink. You know, if we can't drink the spiked boba today, we'll be back. We'll be back in a few hours to drink the spiked boba again. But all right, well we'll see you guys soon. I'll restart the computer and see if that fixes things. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the head pats. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Whee!